Welcome everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Claudette, and today I'm going to be showing you how to print and cut from embroidery to silhouette. So I'm going to bring you guys around so I can share my screen with you. So give me 1 second. I'm going to get you around here on the other side so I can share it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I bring this file in. You'll bring it in as a embroidery file, and what you're going to do is you're going to go up here. It's a little folder up here at the top. You click on it, and then you'll bring your design in, the one that you want to cut into silhouette. So it took me a minute, but I think I have it. But we're going to work together and try to see if we can come up with it. So just bear with me while I find it, because it's down here somewhere. I thought I already had it. Okay, here. Now mind you, it has to be an embroidery file. You know that, right? Okay, so we're going to open it up. So we're going to try to print and cut this prey right here. So when it comes in, when it goes into silhouette, the only thing that's going to come in is the prey. Now, I did one with the mama, but the mama, and then I had some writing here at the bottom. All of it came over, and I don't understand why, but when I bought this one in and took it to silhouette, the only thing that was on here was prey. So what we're going to do now is you have to save this so it will be the same when it goes to silhouette. And the only thing that you can do is you'll have to go over here to your I think it's your color. Okay, and then we're going to go to thread. And let's see, I didn't get mine. Wait a minute. Okay, so you go up here, you bring up your applique. Okay, see, then it's going to say not applique, so you'll click down here on the drop down and go down here to applique position. Once you go there, see, I have mine set at 1.5, and I don't know if that's right, what it's going to stitch. So like I said, I'm still learning, so I was trying to go over it and do it all at the same time with you guys as I'm doing it. So you go to applique position, and then you want to save it. So you go save all. Okay, so now you'll put it down here like pray. Okay, so we have it here, pray and receive. So I'm not going to save it, but what you're going to do is you'll click off of it. You click this drop down box here, and you have the vector. If you got, SVG files or whatever, it don't take, if you want to do that, you can go into any one of these, but the one that I go in is the silhouette, because I'm going to print and cut in silhouette. So I'm going to click the silhouette, and then we're going to, I'll go ahead and save it again. And then now I'm going to go over to my silhouette. So we're going to bring the silhouette up, and then we're going to see if we can bring it in over here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can merge it in and see if it came over. I know y'all see a lot of little stuff on here. That's because I've been doing a whole lot. So just bear with me. Okay. And then you're going to click on, you find it over there and you click on it. And then it's going to come in to silhouette. Now see how it come in? It came in all kind of ways. So what we're going to do, we're going to take some of these off that don't belong, that you don't want on there. See in that A, so I'm missing something. So something didn't come in. So we'll have to go back. Okay, so I went back. So we're going to go get this one where I put in here. And we're going to click on that one. And then we're going to click down here again. And it's already in the studio. So we're going to go back. And you save it like that because I already have it saved, so I'm not going to save it too many times. But you save it in Silhouette File Studio, so it'll go back to Silhouette and it'll be the same file that you have, okay? So now we're going to go to Silhouette, and then I'm going to merge it in right quick. So remember, the one that you have already saved in there, you can just bring it over, but you got to make sure it's in the Silhouette Studio file. And that way you'll be able to bring it into Silhouette. Okay, so now we have it in Silhouette. Now, mind you, you have the tack down stitch, you have the position stitch, and you have the applique stitch. So what you're going to have to do is you take this and see you have a lot of different ones on here. You have the position stitch, and then you sometimes you will have the applique stitch. But see, this one here doesn't have it on here, but we're going to put that back. Now you have to take this one off because these are the ones that you don't want. You have to make sure you go to the bottom of it, which would be that last one. So this one only had two of them on here. Now, my mama, when I did the mama, it had three. It had the embroidery stitch, it had the satin stitch, it had the tack down stitch, and it had the position stitch. So sometimes it all depends on, you know, how it come in, but make sure you take those off because you don't need those extras on here, okay? So now what we can do is group it together. Okay, so I'm going to take it up to the top so we can get it printed. And that's all you do when you want to bring it in. Well, I did it too much, y'all. So when you get ready to bring it in, you bring it in, and then we're going to send it over here to cut. I'm using this button instead of doing it just a little bit at a time, y'all. Forgive me for that. Okay, so now we're going to take it over here to send. Now once it come in, do not resize it, because if you resize it, it is not going to work. Okay, so please do not resize it. So I'm gonna try to cut it out, you guys, and we're gonna go from there and see how it works. So I'm letting y'all see it cut here with my Cameo 4. Okay, I chose the raggliest material to use, you guys, so look at that. But it did cut out though. But I chose like I said, the raggliest one to cut out. Oh my goodness, I'm pulling it off the mat. That is so crazy. Because it has a lot of strands that's hanging, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I should have did it with that sequence, but I didn't want to mess up the sequence just in case that it didn't work, you know. So I'm just hoping that, you know, now it's the right size, so when I get ready to do it on the embroidery machine. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting it, taking it out of here. I mean, it cut, but that's a good thing, because normally I'll be cutting with my hand, you know, trying to do these little appliques, and that was, you know, if I have a lot of them, then I'll be, you know, it'll take me longer to do it. So if I do it with like this, with the applique, then I can do it. So just make sure, you guys, when y'all bring it in, just do not resize it, you know. But they came out. But like I said, they had some of these little edges on here that I'm just gonna clip the little edges off and hope that the satin stitch will pick it up, and that way I wouldn't have to worry about it. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do my tack down stitch, and then we're gonna place it on there. Okay, so now I have them with the tack down stitch. So now we're just gonna put them on. I should have used a darker thread, but I used the same color. But I'm gonna lay them in here, and they do fit, so that's a good thing. So that's a good thing, they fit. But I think I have to do one more thing. I didn't get my little letters in there. But, because it started to go back and stitch again. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just laying them down here, and then I'm pressing them down on here as I lay them to make sure that they're in the right place. So, you know, by them being so raggedy, the thread, I know not to use this thread no more, y'all. But I don't want to cut, you know, the design. Just trying to cut some of this little stuff off of it, and then I'm just going to lay it down here to make sure it gets in there. I can go up a little more on that, yeah. And then I'm just tacking it down with my little Cricut. And then we're gonna see how it works, y'all. Well, we learn from our mistakes. So, you know, nobody's perfect. So if it don't come out, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again, but it's gonna come out. So you have to, I'm gonna believe it's gonna work. And I get all these little threads out, boy. They got a lot of little threads. I'm gonna have to cut some of this. I know I'm probably in your way. Y'all can't see. Okay. So we're gonna put it back on there. But I won't use this thread, I mean this fabric anymore. So the next one I do, I can, you know, I know how to cut it out in silhouette. So that's the main thing that I was trying to learn how to do, is to cut it in silhouette, you know, so I won't have to be doing it, you know, one at a time. So I'm just going to go over a little bit, make sure it's laying down. Because I put that heating bond under the bottom of the fabric. So we're going to see what it's doing. Okay, now let's go back in. Wait a minute. Let's see, my thread came off. Okay, so yes, it's going good. It's going all around the P now. So it did cut out and it printed really good. I'm loving it right now because I don't have to do this anymore. I'm loving it. I'm not loving the design and the colors and everything, but I just wanted to, you know, before I use my sequins, I didn't want to mess it up, so I put it on this shirt. I mean, it's still wearable, but I like the design. It did good as far as the print and cut. And that's the only thing that I was really worried about, was the print and cut, so that I can, you know, do it on here and do a little faster. So I hope you guys learned something. If you did not learn anything, please, text me in the box. Put it in the box and let me know what I missed, if I missed anything. But make sure you have Designer Plus or Business Edition. Those are the only two it's going to work in. And at first I didn't think I can do it, and then I did it, and I couldn't find out how I did it. And then, oh my goodness, I kept going back and forth. But now I see that, it did really good. It cut good. That was the main thing I was worried about. Okay. So this is just a little sample shirt. So it's not going to be the best shirt because I think I used some green thread to go at the bottom. But it's just a sample shirt. So, I mean, I still can wear it around the house or whatever, but it's my shirt. So I just wanted to make sure, that it has the print and cut on there, and, because everybody else was doing print and cut, and they was using their Cricut, and I didn't have a Cricut, so I had a silhouette, so I had to go on YouTube, and I found this lady that was doing them, and then she was showing me how to do it, that I can do it the cut and print, and I was like, that's what I'm looking for. So I watched the video, and then I finally got it, and then I thought I had it anyway, but then I came out here and tried to do it, and it just was a disaster. So this one came out good. Now, mind you, when you're doing your stitches for your satin stitch, I did a 1.5 for my satin stitch on here. So, but you can put whatever you want, but I had a 1.5. So make sure you go into the applique when you get ready to do it. If you guys have silhouettes, if you don't have a silhouette, then you don't have to worry about that. But I just thought maybe I would come on because I know there was some lady on here one time on YouTube. She was looking for it, and she was watching Angela do it, and then she was like, I'm trying to find out how to do it. So I said, I'm going to learn how to do it. So I put it on here. Maybe this will help that young lady that was looking to do it in silhouette. I mean, it's not hard. It's real simple, and it's real easy. Oh, my thread. I got a thread break. Okay. I don't have a thread break. I thought I had a thread break. It sounded like it. Yeah, I do now. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go and do my thread. It's going to take me a minute to do that, so just give me a second. Now it's going to do that believe and receive down there at the bottom. So it turned out pretty good. I know on some of it, on that P, I had it over just a little too much. I should have pushed it back a little bit. But then the R messed up because my bobbin messed up, and then the thread popped out. So, but other than that, it still turned out good for my first time. I just wanted to, get the letters cut. Once the letters are cut, I'm good with that. So yeah, the letters cut really good. So that was my main thing that I was worried about, was getting my letters cut. Now how it look on this shirt, it doesn't matter right now because I just wanted them letters cut. And now I know that I can do those letters. Now I can go ahead and cut my sequins that I have. I don't know what I did with it, but I have some sequins fabric. So I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to do a design with it. I'm going to try to anyway. But the sequence that I have is really, really, really thin. So I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm going to have to practice on it first for a little bit, and then see what, how it does. But I'm going to let this one go ahead and stitch a little bit, and then we'll come back. Okay, it's almost finished. We're on the last letter right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off of here, and then I'm going to let you guys see it. And I hope you guys learned something. I hope I was able to teach y'all something about the Cameo 4. And I do believe you can cut it with the auto blade, but I just cut it with the regular blade on the Cameo 4. and it cuts really good, so that's a good thing. But I was getting ready to buy me a Cricut because I was like, I don't know if I can do it on a silhouette. So I had got to the point where I was getting ready to go buy one. And you know, I asked the Holy Spirit to show it to me. And then he just took me to that video, and I'm like, okay, so now I got it. So, but it came out good, you guys. If y'all can see it, let me pull this down some. Can y'all see it? It came out good, but I should have took the P, brought it over took it back just a little bit more, because I got a little bit showing here. And then when my bobbin messed up, it messed up right there a little bit. But other than that, it came out really good, and it's, you know, the right size. So that's what I was more concerned about. But the rest of it, I mean, it turned out pretty good. I'm okay. I'm happy with it that I can be able to do it now. Because I thought maybe I was going to have to go and buy me a Cricut. And I was like, oh, Lord, I don't want to buy no Cricut. Because I don't know nothing about a Cricut. So I said I wanted to keep, you know, stay with the silhouettes. But what do y'all think? Tell me what y'all think about my little shirt. It came out pretty good, didn't it? Look at that. It came out really good. I mean, the thread doesn't match, but I ain't worried about that because this was just a test shirt. So, you know, that's all it is, just a little test shirt. So now I know that I can do this. I'm okay with that. So I thank you guys for watching me. I thank you guys for hanging in there with me. And I appreciate you guys, and you know that I love you guys, and I know you know that God loves you too. So just try this, the ones with silhouettes, or the ones that have silhouettes you can print and cut on if you can. Just try it and see if you guys can do it, and let me know what y'all come up with if y'all have a silhouette. But if you don't, I understand. Okay? And thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Later.